fellow pipe smokers. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Matthew here from Picking and Piping.
Like the whole Irish nation.
This is Patrick. This is Patrick.
He's so esoteric, he has it coming out of his pipe. The Tin Man himself, the bringer of laughs, gaffs, and puff puff. Pass me some of that back. He is Martin on the Let It Rip Friday Show. No, that's the wrong one. Yay! How dare you? How dare you? Goodness gracious, I'm a little glistening from running around doing all this hard, amazing work. But you know, it is what it is. Welcome aboard all. We have a great show tonight for you. We are going to bring you some daily knowledge, hit you with some tormenting trivia, lambast you with laughter, press rewind on your nostalgic behinds, and bring your humanity to tears. We might even throw in a little AI for fun, but we haven't lately. But without further ado, in second chair, the CEO, producer of the Let It Rip Friday Show. This is one D that's just too big for any scale. The D-Man himself, Derek.
What's going on?
Welcome aboard,
Make sure I'm
sir.
centered. I'm good?
You centered?
All right.
I feel like you're centered.
Feel good.
A little rusty.
That's right. A little rusty.
A little rusty Gus.
After our short session last time.
I gotta remember that I have to pause things because I just let them keep running. How are we sounding? How are we looking? Everything going well? Matthew, welcome aboard over there on the grams. This will be short on the grams because I'm using things for other things and other things are being used.
Fair enough.
Glad we're on board with that. All right. Let's see who we get. Let's see. We got Patrick in the house, Todd, Matthew picking and piping. He's on both sides. Sam online, Donald Graham. Good to see you, sir. Hornet for the over Pipers there. John Galdieri in the house. 10% next week for McFly's. Oh, good deal. Okay, all right. I'll make sure to leverage myself as much as possible. Yeah, you're a big deal. I know you.
They said the music is cranking.
Good on the grams, he said.
You might want to turn the music down a little bit. They said it's going.
Oh, it's cranking?
It's crunk.
My bad. That's right. I was supposed to turn it down about now. Thank you for doing that. Let's see. Sam online. Daniel Reeves, welcome aboard. Did I miss anybody? No. Do I got everybody? Yes. Chad, you already isn't welcome aboard. Good to see you. Ever listen to LA?
I am King Dingling on this thing.
Wow. All right. Donald Hughes in the house. Woo. Mercy sakes. It is hot in here. McFly's doing well. Thank you for asking. And now the wife just had her wisdom teeth taken out today. Who was in that? Britain. Hey, welcome aboard. Wave. I'm gonna wave at you. If you're probably still not there, but that's okay. I don't need you to be. Just welcome aboard. So yeah, he's doing really well. So he's got his EpiPen that he walks around with now, which is odd, but still required. Ron Hardcracker, good to see you, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and load up a bowl of said Carters of Hall. The Carters of Hall, Derek.
Oh yes.
Got to blow out the lint. The lint must be blown. A lot of things get blown these days.
Wow.
Blown. You know what? I guess I was about to say blown tire, blown fuse, but apparently the D is in the tank with that one. So, which is fine. We don't judge. I mean, not a lot. We don't judge a lot around here. That's how we go.
I think that's all we do is judge.
I think that's how we go. We'll do the Piper Flex. Get my tempers. I like me some good old Carter Hall.
It's good. Solid. I don't know what we're going to do when we run out of that tin.
I mean, get another one.
Go for some Prince Albert.
Grab another. Piper Flex again.
No, Kelly Clarkson!
This happens. Does happen sometimes. Nice being able to join everybody and join a pipe as we do. Everything looking okay? Sounding okay? Are we coming through? Houston. Magnus von Braun. Welcome aboard. Is he saying oi or ole?
Olay.
I swear that's an I.
I can't stop eating.
Olay,
sorry.
olay.
I'm so sorry. Did somebody already hit a shot button?
They did.
So we're already ahead on.
We're already in debt.
All right. So we're gonna finish off said benchmark tops floors. We got the boys have ball practice tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. Playing some fall balls.
What time is your practice?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I would tell you, but it's there on the grams.
Gotcha.
Yep. So.
Oh well. Just gotta deal with it.
And I think we'll just go ahead and kill this bottle.
Do it.
No reason not to. That felt a lot more than I thought in that 1 second. All right. Killed it. Nailed it. I feel like an alcoholic with a bunch of empty bottles over here just clinking around. I feel like that's just how things go. By the way, this was made by Matthew Tremblay's wife.
Try to grab that one if I see it.
I love this one.
Just to make it, just to represent.
Houston, we have a problem. How's everybody doing tonight? The bowl call has been initiated. I feel like that's Derek's job, and I always
What's
try
that?
to take it from him. The bowl call.
Nah, you're good at it.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure how you
All right, we got Donald Graham smoking Mac Bar and Symphony.
Nice.
Know what that is. I'll just read them off as I see them. Oh, pass it. Hold on, I gotta concentrate on this
Yeah.
very carefully. Magnus von Braun is doing what? LJ Peretti, Pride of Loch Lomond, and drinking a Thai tea. Okay.
Ooh.
Donald
Sounds
Graham's
good.
drinking Irish coffee. Okay. John Gaudieri hasn't smoked in 2 weeks. Patrick Grant's got some low country natural Virginia Slims and Burley in the Friday Savinelli with some natural light. Now you can take a break. Nothing wrong with that, John.
I need to be ejected from the wipe. I don't understand that. I don't understand that comment.
Because he says he hasn't smoked a pipe in 2 weeks.
Oh well, look.
It's okay.
That I don't think that's a problem at all, personally. But
No,
you know,
do you?
as usual.
Misery, dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly. If you want to smoke, smoke. If you don't want to smoke, don't smoke.
Dorchester and a Friday Savinelli, says Matthew.
Okay.
Matthew, Dorchester and Friday Savinelli. In case you
Good
didn't
job.
hear that.
I always feel like Popeye when I smoke this thing.
You know, the YTPC is full of characters. I don't think anybody should be ejected.
Yeah, no.
It's like a family. Everybody's got to have that weird uncle.
Yeah.
It's a requirement.
All weirdos are accepted equally.
Or look, anybody that sends me a McFly ice cream shirt is always welcome.
There you go.
Just saying. Thank you, John.
Let's see. Donald
Georgia
Hughes
loves
has a Rocky Patel aged limited rare 2 Churchill bourbon and water. Hold the bourbon. All right.
Understood. There we go.
Does Rocky Patel he makes cigars? I thought.
Does. Yep. Yep. Don Hughes likes him to likes a stick once
That's
in a
right. I
while.
said Jed Churchill. There we go.
You know,
Don, you are that weird uncle.
he'll teach you how to smoke it if you're not careful. That might be your reaction afterwards.
No.
That might be what you say a little bit afterwards. Oh, driving locally now. Good for you, sir. A lot less. Don Grant, look, when we were over there in Arkansas, it was so busy we got no time off of the reservation. It was legit full bore. Otherwise, I would have loved to be able to get together with you.
Wasn't really a luxury or a leisure trip, was it?
No, it's like when you go to a work event.
Yeah.
And it's like 90% work and 10% sleep,
Yeah.
which
Exactly.
is about how it goes, which is fun. All right, let's get into some of the holidays and observances.
What we got?
Shall we? It is International Co-working Day.
Yes.
I feel like I do that all the time with customer service.
Yep.
Feel like my ball wax right there. I'm just saying. Let's see. International Day of the world's indigenous people.
Okay.
National Book Lovers Day. That's a
go.
thing for you.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm on a new book.
What you got?
I am on Crime and Punishment.
By is that Dostoevsky?
No, but it's another one of those skis.
Troitsky or whatever his name is.
Podofsky?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Podofsky? Very fascinating.
That's
so far.
that's a heavy book.
I'm trying to get into. So I went through.
Tolstoy. That's who it is.
Dostoevsky.
There's just Tolstoy.
No,
Tolstoy.
that's not him.
It
Where's
is.
that? No,
Right?
Google it.
Googling it.
But I had went through a few books, specifically Orwell's 1984,
Yep.
Brave New World.
Yep.
Which that's really like I felt weird about the end of the book.
Dostoevsky. That's right.
Dostoevsky.
Yeah,
that's
what
what I said. Not Tolstoy.
Tolstoy wrote what, War and Peace.
I don't know. But so I thought the book at the very end was horrendous, but Brave New World is really shot over that. I've went through almost all the Dresden File books from Jim Butcher.
Oh yeah, I love those.
He actually had in one of his latest books, he actually had a dad moment in his book, and I thought it was really good. And I felt my heart tinged me a little bit. God damn me. As y'all also have noticed that the beard is gone, so I'm just going with the raggedy close
looks
trim
good.
look. So with all the white hair part, I feel like it looks okay. Sam Online is like fine. So I'm going through Crime and Punishment, checking that one out. It's so far it's very similar to Brave New World in a lot of ways. So, but that one's good. But that's part of my Book Lovers Day. National Hand Holding Day.
Okay.
That also happens at work. Lots of times. So, National Kool-Aid Day. So, you got the brick wall behind you, so be careful.
Oh yeah.
Never know. National Polka Day, which makes me think of Weird Al Yankovic.
All right. What color Kool-Aid?
It was always red at my house.
Yeah, red. Yeah, red or black cherry, which I think is still red. Black cherry's the best.
Right. It's also National Rice Pudding Day.
Ugh.
It's Shop Online for Groceries Day.
Okay. I
And
didn't know
Veep
that.
Day.
Veep?
Which Veep. Veep.
Ooh, that's a good show.
Is that what that's for? Is that a show?
I mean, I'm sure it's probably VP, but there's also a show called Veep.
Well, John, I'm going for that rugged middle-aged hair is going whiter every day look. That's
You know what? You just got to own it. Say, I'm going white.
Dostoevsky.
Dostoevsky.
Fyodor.
Yeah, Frodo Baggins. Frodo
Something like
the
that.
Baggins.
I mean, it's the Baggins of Frodo
Yep.
is what we call it. We got some birthdays to
Okay.
mention as well.
Who we got?
Uh,
You know what? You were talking about books. Didn't even do it.
It's not his fault he can't read.
I missed it.
Well, it
Sorry.
happens.
Better late than never.
The boy is going through the first Harry Potter book right now.
Okay. John found some.
Thank you, John. Georgia loves you up there.
John found some books about dragons. It's not any. Wow. What did you say that was the word of the day a lot? We haven't done that forever.
I don't know.
That's amazing. Got you 110s though. No, I don't know. It's not one that I know. It's a modern one. It's not like, Dragon Riders of Pern or something like that, It's a newer fantasy book, but I was like, oh, makes my heart happy to see my son reading books about dragons, because that's all I read when I was his age.
I mean, you're not kidding. So let's see, what else was there?
Read all the dragon
Matthew
books.
say grape. Matthew liked the grape drink.
You liked Piers Anthony, didn't you? Did you read
I
Piers?
got a couple of him because it had the sword. Because the Piers Anthony book, is that the one with the?
He
Sword
wrote
of
the
Truth and all?
satire ones.
Oh,
you
I
trying
don't
to say
think I
Sword of Shannara?
I didn't go through the. I was thinking of whatever the sword.
Terry Brooks.
They made. That's who I read because they made a show out of it. It was god awful.
It was awful.
It was
a while ago too. No, Piers Anthony wrote like
highly produced as the Rings of Power, but equally as garbage.
Piers, his main stuff was Xanth. It was like kind of like comedy, satire, fantasy. Man, I don't know if it really holds up.
Probably not.
It is it is pretty.
It's rough stuff. That's how it goes.
A weekly segment on Knee, like the Knights of Knee. Oh, new books.
I'm also gonna try to get into some Nietzsche.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting on kind of a philosopher's kick.
When you look into the abyss looks back to you.
It does.
Yep.
It does indeed.
Don't get all look. I don't want you to read a bunch of damn German expressionist, like philosophical Russian bullshit and come on the show and be like, "Oh, life sucks. Nothing means anything."
What do everybody we do should just with this world?
Everybody should just kill each other.
2 + 2 is 5.
I think Xanth was with an X, Xanth. They were great books. They're funny. I just don't think they hold up. I read a segment from one like recently, and I was like, "Ooh, wow." A little misogynistic.
If you don't think that one doesn't hold up, you should look at the I forget what it was, but it was like,
it's still funny as hell though. I love them.
There was an old show that came up, and or an old movie that came up that the boys started watching, and it was weird as hell because it's like this little boy, he's walking around, and all of a sudden, like all these dwarves come in, and
the Time Bandits.
Yes.
Time Bandits is a weird movie. That's Terry Gilliam from Monty Python.
Then we went over to see Napoleon, and that got really awkward.
The best one of those kind of movies, you might not have ever seen it. It's very like obscure. It's called The Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
Yes, I have seen that. It's got Robin Williams in it. It's a wonderful movie, and by far,
I love it.
I'll watch it every time.
I love it. That one is one that I actually bought it on Blu-ray because you can't find it anywhere. Like nobody, it's kind of one of those ones that's kind of dropped off the face of the earth.
It's a wonderful,
it's hilarious
piece of work.
I love
like
it.
when like I can't show the boy obviously, especially with the where Robin Williams like loses his head. He's like, oh my love, oh, and she's like a head floating around. She's like, I must go, and Baron Munchausen is like giving her a rose, and she's like, she's huge.
It's Uma Thurman, right? It's got a bunch of good people in it.
Oh, it's a wonderful.
I love
the guy
I'm surprised you knew that one. That was good. Eric Idle was the fast guy.
Yes, but he had all the weights on him and couldn't remember why. But it was strange because at first they were young and then they were all super old.
Yeah,
it was really weird.
It was
the sharpshooter.
Yep, sharpshooter
of all things.
It's Time Bandits. You know that they just. I think Apple TV is remaking Time Bandits, or like a sequel.
Of course they are, because it's so damn weird.
It's I think it's a TV show though. Who knows? It's probably not good, but the original Time Bandits is so flipping weird, and I love it.
Comment on the Olympics. So great. Sure.
You're just throwing words out there.
I'm not sure I really watch much of it, but I really wanted to see people swim in the river.
He's saying that's Time Bandits. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen it, so I'm not putting it together. But Patrick was talking about the Incantations of Immortality that was written by Piers Anthony. It's like a series that's different than his fantasy series. It is super good. It's like about the first one's about death, and then there's like time and like Mother Nature and stuff like that. Each book's different. They're really good. I don't know how we got on this. Oh, National Book Day.
It was National Book Day. Now we're going to do some.
What am I reading right now? Right now I'm reading 2 different Warhammer books at the same time. And I've also started, then I kind of got distracted. You ever seen The Martian? The movie with Matt Damon?
Not sure I did.
It's a really good movie, but it was a book by Andy Weir. I read the book forever ago. And he's got another book that I started reading. I need to finish it. Yeah, Pale White Horse. It's a great one. Piers Anthony's a good writer. He's got some good books. That time already?
Before we get any further along. By the way, you might hear the air conditioner going. It is hot.
It's 1,000 degrees out here.
And not
deal with it.
Not in a good way. Are you going to be able to get through there without knocking stuff over?
Yeah, good luck.
So here's what I would do. So I would back out, pull that fan down, pull that fan, pick it up, put it down on the ground. But yeah, you gotta be strong.
Suck it up. Buttercup.
Okay, now you can push your butt up against that and it ain't gonna hurt anything. There you go. You didn't cue his music.
I did. I didn't go. No, it doesn't work.
Oh no.
Need me to do another one? Or just do this day? That's an upbeat one.
Yeah, that sounds like a McFly one. For sure. I can't believe these aren't working. Supposed to be McFly. Whoa. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, sorry about it. I didn't mess with it.
I'm over here trying to fix things. Alright, what do you want to tell the peoples?
Hi.
Oh, we're gonna Don't hit my microphone.
I didn't
Here,
hit it. Don't hit your microphone.
Yeah, well, it happens. You're getting big.
I am.
Alright, so what do you want to tell everybody?
Hi.
Did you come out with anything? Just yourself?
Just himself.
He is doing more golfing. We got him a set of golf clubs.
Can I show them my new golf clubs?
You can show them a golf club.
Good, the best one.
Sat on the cord and it's probably I'd say the yard. Worry about that. Thank you. I'd say the yard club. The yard club is cool.
What's
It's
that?
Very fascinating. Very.
Is it not like a normal iron?
It's an iron. It seems kind of like an 8, maybe a 9, something like that. Well, this song is the jam.
This is a banger.
Like, I don't feel wrong at all. Except sweating. I am sweating.
It is a little sweaty.
Well, I was running back and forth too, and I sweat if I move.
That's why I
Like,
moved over there to get in that fan when that fan was blowing. It was like
5
a
feet.
wind tunnel.
What do y'all think of the overhead pre-game show thing?
Okay, yeah. Got a big open board. It's got a huge head, doesn't it? Let me see it. Don't worry about the other.
Hey!
There you go. Nice. All right, go show it out.
All right, come on. Show them. They're waiting. There's a fan. You're going to knock the crap out of it. Here, give me the club. All right.
So, of the yard club.
So this is the said.
Yard club.
It just says yard club. Maybe it's for hitting in your yard.
Hocus
Get some
pocus, it
practice-
has lost its focus.
Some practice shots.
Yard club, and what's cool about it,
Hocus pocus, it has gained its focus.
It's showing it. You see a little bit. It's got the contoured grip.
so
It's a trainer grip.
yep,
Ah,
pretty cool. So yeah, so it trains your grip, so that way he's lined onto it. Now he's because of he's so open on his stance because he's so used to baseball that he slices a lot because his hands drag behind him. Because in baseball your hips run first. Oh, show him your shirt too. I love this shirt. It is indeed America's Taco.
It is.
But he so we're working on him to get his hands, and what he's having to do is he's having to pull his forearm more over his left
yes,
swing.
I also love fishing. I love fishing.
to try to
too.
shank. He does love fishing too. We did go and do some deep sea fishing, which was fun. That's a fact. Yep, I too love fishing.
And golf.
And I do love golf too. I think golf is a lot of fun. Nothing probably drives you crazier though when you're doing really bad and I come up and I say, like this. Especially when you're like, a booga, 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 booga. He tried to mess me up. So I was out there shanking balls for him. And he goes, a booga, 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 when I tried to show him how to hit. And then I hit one straight as an
It
arrow.
was not straight as an arrow.
You're a liar. It was straight.
sliced that one.
That is not true. I hit that one perfect because you shut up real quick. You went,
Which way? Slice right or left?
To the right.
Slice
If
is
you're
right, hook is
right-handed,
left.
it's to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, shank is to the left.
Can't remember that.
So I was shagging balls for him and trying to help him out.
You said shanking balls for me.
I haven't hit
I
a
did
golf
say
ball
that.
in years. I need to go out there. Maybe I still got it after my golf
Is that all you
class.
got? All right, I think I got his music
Oh,
back to working. Yep. All right, tell everybody what to
Sad
do.
Naruto.
make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. And I almost hit him in the head with a golf club. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this golf club. Yep, this golf club would have been snapped in half. All right, tell him.
Make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. I hope you've already done that. If you haven't, it's right below.
Somewhere.
Somewhere in the span of time. Just hit it.
All right.
Hit it.
So see you next time.
See you next time.
I'll hold
do
this.
Friday Labs.
I'll hold this so you can. He was so excited for when they came. He was so excited.
Who?
McFly.
Oh, the lives. That makes one of us.
Wow. Golly. Did everybody hear that?
Burn.
Jeez Louise.
Self-burn. Self-burn.
All right, pal. Love you. And now, like the second emergency thing is the wife has her wisdom teeth out. So,
Okay.
yep, mom
Should
got
be
her
a-
wisdom teeth out.
Should be good in a couple days.
I was surprised they are called wisdom teeth of all things because they're not terribly wise.
No, they're not. Is she going to practice tomorrow? You gonna drag her out?
No,
Let her.
yeah, her face would be like.
I know, like a chipmunk.
So, he is getting big, isn't he? Look, here's the thing: if you've been watching this channel
I know. Seen him grown up.
for as long as it's been going, this is like we're on like what, season 5 now?
Yeah.
So that's 5 years. So that's half of McFly's life so far. That at least everybody has seen this, been on here long enough. So I think that's kind of interesting. I think that's a cool little thing. You've also seen my beard get wider. Speaking of not wise,
A lot
and let's see, Whitney Houston was born in 1963.
Oh.
So American
Don't hate
singer,
on Whitney.
songwriter. But it did not last. In 1967, Deion Sanders, American football player.
There you go. Prime time.
And baseball player. He is prime time for sure. And milking it like crazy.
I would too. I would too.
Gillian
blame him.
Anderson, American British actress.
Love Gillian Anderson.
1968 with the X-Files.
Love the X-Files.
Hannibal, The Fall.
She was in Hannibal?
Yep.
I never watched that. Need to watch that.
1968, Eric Bana, Australian actor, comedian, Black Hawk Down,
Eric
Hulk,
Bana's good.
Troy, Munich, Lone
Yeah,
Survivor.
Munich. Great one.
And Jessica Capsaw, 1976, American actress, Grey's Anatomy.
Who?
It's already went past.
Okay.
You have to watch it on the replay. A little bit of history for everybody. Look, all right, it doesn't go both ways. All right, like so many things. In 1892, Thomas Edison receives a patent for a two-way telegraph.
Oh,
Yes,
two-way
indeed.
telegram. Got the.
Somebody that you just played had used the telegraph. In 1930, the character Betty Boop makes her
called Donald
cartoon
Trump on it.
debut in Dizzy Dishes. 1944, Smokey the Bear appears for the first time.
What year?
on-
1944.
1944
Wow.
on posters done by the United States Forest Service and the Wartime Advertising Council.
Wow. Hey, boo
It's
boo.
pretty cool. Not that one.
I know.
Hanna-Barbera. In 1974, U.S. President Richard Nixon becomes the first president to resign from office.
Is he the
Man,
only
just-
one?
He's the only one.
First and only.
Yeah. I mean, these days, you can be geriatric, and not
My
cognitive.
favorite-
You could have
my favorite-
Alzheimer's, dementia, and whatever.
My favorite recent meme, like from the past, like 6 months, was like anytime you see somebody like decrepit in in like a nursing bed, like
Right.
like, about this, like need to put him in the Senate,
Oh
sign
my
him up
God.
for president. I love it.
Like no problems at all. All right, let's see. Let's do a little trivia.
Oh
We
yes.
haven't done trivia in a while.
I have not done trivia in a while.
The wife was talking about doing trivia at Sidelines because apparently they have 80 or music trivia on
There's not a sidelines this time, is
Thursdays.
there?
There is. There's one right by Walmart.
Oh, that's right, man. It's got bad reviews.
Yeah, my order. Let me tell you what happened with my order. We'll get
Because
into
I looked
this
it up
thing.
when it first opened up. I love reading restaurant reviews.
It's
after
nice
work.
inside.
Yeah, I'll bet. It might have gotten better. This was right after it opened a couple years ago.
So I ordered wings.
Okay.
The boy got a burger. The wife got a burger. And I ordered wings
Yeah.
because a lot of times the boy likes to eat my wings. And I get them naked. I get them dry. I don't put anything on them. And I asked for a couple sauces on the side. I got 20 wings.
Okay.
And I said I'd like the triple X and the hot habanero on the side and blue cheese.
Easy order.
That's as easy as it gets, right? Comes out, it's 10 wings and one sauce. And
Yeah,
like,
half of it, right?
and like
Eat.
3 blue
They-
cheese, which was amazing.
I mean,
I said, ma'am,
I
I
need
said,
3 blue cheese for 20 wings.
I said, ma'am, I ordered 20 and I'm still missing the triple X hot or the habanero sweet sauce. And she goes, oh, okay. And she's like, she goes in the back, says something,
Yeah.
comes back out. I need your plate. Why? What do you need my plate for? You can't just bring me a side dish of the 10 wings naked
Yeah.
with the sauce on the side. So he takes back there. By the time the kid and wife are almost done with their food,
Wow.
they come back out and the triple X hot sauce is all over all of them.
Oh no!
And I'm like, I specifically asked, could I have all these on the side? And she's like, oh, do you want me to do it? I was like, no. I was like, we're about done. And so then we see what the problem is. She goes over and sits at the bar with her boyfriend.
Yeah, of
And
course.
I'm like, okay.
So
I'm like, this is how it
let
goes.
me tell you,
That was my first experience at the sidelines in town.
as a longtime restaurant manager, and I'll tell anybody out there, if you're ever in a restaurant or working in a restaurant, or you ever have, my number one thing was if you, it doesn't matter if something's messed up, do not take the food off the table,
Right.
right? Because give them something.
Because the food's going to get cold.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. So if everybody has their food and you messed up person A's burger, right? And they
Right.
have a burger and they have fries,
Let them eat their fries.
and the burger is completely wrong, we're not going to reuse it.
No.
Just tell them to keep it. They can box it up. We'll just make them another one so they can have something to eat.
Correct.
That always drove me. And that was JJ was the one that he was like, that was like his thing, right? Because a lot of times running a server is like, well, why should they get a free burger? Like who cares? It's going to go to
Why-
waste anyways.
like,
and you're the one that messed it up.
And you're the one that's going to have no tip.
Yeah. So just give them the food and go get the right one quickly and then make them happy. So like in your case, obviously she was mentally handicapped, but leave you the wings and then go get the right wings. Or bring you the other sauce and
Right.
say, do you may change your bill?
Because so far, I just need an extra sauce and it's complete and extra 10 wings dry.
That drove me
That's
more
it.
insane than anything.
So she takes the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That would
sitting here
drive
twiddling my thumbs. And
as a manager, that drove me insane.
and then she would get my wife a drink.
Yeah.
Because my wife's
Yeah.
like, hey, can I have some more tea? And
Yeah.
mine's like almost empty. She just gets her
Yeah.
tea.
I would like to go back and wait tables for a little while, like just on the weekends or something, because I feel like I could just destroy.
Right.
Because
Just
we go
murder.
out to
everything.
eat a few times a month, maybe a couple times a month to like a sit down restaurant.
Can never have enough blue cheese.
I haven't had stellar service in a long time.
I have not. I
In a
don't even
long
want to
time.
go out.
So we
way,
honestly
I
we
got
stopped
some
going out.
vegetables out of the
Usually we go
garden
to like quick service restaurants if we go. But I mean, I wasn't the best, but I could murder, and I bet I could make.
I used to
bet
get
I could make more
great
money
tips.
than anybody there. Yeah,
So
like if you bring one drink, just bring them all.
it's
Or bring
and
a pitcher.
And you're brand new. Like you're a brand new store.
Yeah.
So
That is
stupid.
not brand
Like,
new
you're
anymore.
supposed
It's
to
like
be
a couple years old.
on your A game
Yeah,
if you're a
I
brand new
know.
store. But it is what it is. Anyways, regardless, let's see
I
what
could
we
bitch
got.
about restaurants all day long.
for the-
Drive me insane.
Let's see. Wow. Oh, there is not a lot of good.
Yeah, typically the bartenders, Donald, are been there for longer, more experienced, so they don't. I don't know. People nowadays, servers just suck. I think it's the training. I blame training.
I blame everything.
I was a big proponent of training correctly.
I blame it all.
All right, trivia. Let's do it.
In 1961, Tony Orlando performed Bless Blank on American Bandstand.
Ooh, me.
Oh, and I need to have.
Need a beer while I get up?
You know what? I have been neglecting said beers.
Taking my union break.
Taking my union break. All right, did anybody hear that for the trivia? Did anybody? In 1961, Tony Orlando performed Bless Blank on American Bandstand. No guesses? Like, nobody's in a trivia mood tonight, apparently.
I said, bless me.
I got nothing. Maybe it got shut down. I don't
Patrick said, my soul. Heard it? Don't know it. Just got to throw something out there.
know. Yeah, just anything.
Everybody's like, Tony Orlando sucks.
What do you?
This
What do
is
you?
an awful question.
It's like, what do you say when somebody sneezes?
Oh, bless America. Okay.
That's not what I say.
Bless you.
But that's close.
Bless it.
Apparently, I picked up the worst one.
Golly,
so it's just
just say it already.
All right, it's bless you. So all right, bless all of you. Thank you.
I'm not a smart man.
You can kiss my ass. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's a Price is Right. And
Price
thank you,
is
Patrick.
wrong, Bob.
In 1975, the New Orleans Superdome is officially opened when the Saints played the Houston Oilers in an exhibition football. How much did it cost to build the Superdome?
Ooh. $560 million.
Price is Right's rule. Remember, this is 1975. That's incorrect, Sam Online.
Yeah, but the Superdome didn't have a retractable roof.
I don't remember. No, I know it was huge.
I'm sticking with 560.
I know it was super. That's one of the things it was.
Yeah, it was.
I definitely know it was super. I was like, the door is open for you trivia people. $1 million. Thank you, Mike.
Patrick Grant's trying to cut me out from under the legs.
Yes, ma'am. We're in school now these days.
Here.
Nope.
Yes, indeed. All right. We're going to go. Yep.
No way on the grams.
Still on great. It's still on the Kool-Aid. All right, we're going to end it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike from Briar Blues was
Came
the
in and
closest.
sniped it?
It was $163 million.
Wow. That's not as way less than I thought it would be.
So, Mike got that one. Good on you, sir. All
Hey,
right.
we should use the inflation calculator. Let me figure this out. What year was it? 70 something?
75. All right. In 1963, the TV program Ready, Steady, Blank premiered in England.
Ready, steady, go.
John Gaudier got that one with Ready, Steady, Go. Let's see.
Oh, it doesn't go up that high.
In 1983, Peter Jennings was made the new anchor on the ABC News World News Blank program. All right, Sam, you complained. I'll give you one too. Magnus von Braun in there. It was Tonight. It was indeed Tonight. Here we go. Here's a Price is Right just for fun. In 2000, former Dallas Cowboy Michael Irvin was arrested on a Class B misdemeanor of possession of less than how many ounces of marijuana?
Ooh, I'm going 5.
Of the marijuana.
Going 5.
What's amazing is apparently everybody is very familiar with their Class B misdemeanors for possession.
Everybody's saying 1.
Except for Magnus. Magnus lives in Alaska, which apparently
Yeah.
has no limit of
California. 7 grams
Magnus,
of fentanyl.
I think 7 ounces is at the point of trafficking. You too, Patrick. Donald Graham got it with 2.
Oh.
This is a bit of an obscure one.
Very.
I'm not even going to read that one because that one's horrible.
Okay.
In 1969,
Dice.
the non-album single by Sly and the Family Stone was Hot Fun in the Blank.
Bathroom.
Mike from Briar Blues with a twofer. It was the summertime.
Summertime.
Let's see. I just want to see if anybody, I just want to see how somebody spells this. In 1961, Barry Mann performed Who Put the Blank on American Bandstand.
Respect.
In 1961, Barry Mann performed Who Put the Blank on American Bandstand. Who put the blank in the blank, blank, blank?
Wow.
If anybody gets this one,
I think Chad got it. Bump in the bumble up.
Yeah, he did.
Is that really it?
Yep.
That's amazing.
Because that's just one I expect
That's the most
Chad to
ridiculous
get.
answer I've ever heard.
I expect Chad.
That Google Food's working good.
He's got that fast internet.
Got that Wi-Fi.
Whereas I smoke just about anything.
Here we go. Let's see. In 1893, what was the name of the first American bowling magazine?
Ooh. Bowler.
There's nobody.
Bowling
Look,
connoisseur.
anybody gets this? I will give you
Bowling connoisseur.
10,000 tens, but you gotta do it in about 5 seconds.
Who Pins Down's a good name for one. 10 pins, that's a good one.
It was called Gut Holes. Gutholz.
That was my nickname in high school.
Never heard of it.
Gut holes.
Yep.
What year was that?
1893.
Must be in something.
It was one of those fancy
Google
bowlings. It's called The Gut Holes was published. Let's see.
Wow, that brings up a serious condition in the intestine.
That's awful.
When you Google that.
I'm not sure that's one you want to Google. In 1978, which me saying that just gives it away,
Spoiler
Muddy
alert.
Waters performed at the White House picnic for what U.S. president?
Ooh.
It kind of gives it away, but you just have to be quick
Kinda.
on the draw. Understood, Ron.
That'd be my guess. Would be
Same
Carter.
online.
Yeah. So 78 had to be Carter, I thought.
Same online with said twofer.
1978. Ooh, it's getting hot in here now. I was okay for a minute. I need a personal air conditioner blowing on me. It rained for 30 days straight. Now it's 100 degrees every day.
In 1969, Junior Walker and the All-Stars performed What Does It Blank on American Bandstand.
American Bandstand was the shit back in the day.
American Bandstand
What
was
does
crunk.
it smell like?
What love got to do?
Got to do with it.
Of course, Chad's in there because he wanted to be on the twofer list.
Thank you, Stuff and Puff,
It is
for going smell like.
What does it take to win your love?
What does it take? Okay.
So many. Who can name the first female to officiate an NFL game that occurred in 2012?
Ooh. Who can name? I can
Yep.
name. What is the name of?
2012. She became the first female to officiate. Sam Online goes, no one. And Mike from Bear Blues.
She, I don't know. I didn't realize there had been a female referee or umpire.
All right, if nobody can do that, then tell me at least, see if anybody can name a team on there. And the first person to name one of the teams that played in the game, then that's it. No, it was not Caitlin Jenner.
Name a team?
Name the team.
The Falcons.
One of the teams that was playing in that game.
If it was Betty White, that would be amazing.
That would be hilarious. I would watch anything that she did. Come on, name some teams. It ain't gonna kill you. I mean, I guess it could. All right, Donald Graham. He's got two for the Green Bay Packers. It was Shannon Easton, and it was against the San Diego Chargers and the Green Bay Packers.
All right. Hey,
Donald
you know
Graham on there for a twofer.
Woman
All right,
power.
we got 4 with a twofer on here. Let's see if anybody's
Get a
gonna
tiebreaker.
do the lead. Yes, indeed. Here we go. 1956, the first statewide, state-supported educational television network went on the air in what state? Nobody's going to get this.
Texas. No, Texas doesn't like education.
While they're
some commie state like Vermont.
This is an interesting one.
Okay.
All right, Rick.
Bit of misery, dilly dilly.
Dilly
What are you
dilly.
doing? What are that, early times? What are we drinking? Old floor, top floor. That's pretty good. Well, at this point, all 50 states have been named, so somebody's got to get it right.
Still hasn't happened yet.
So if you Google gut hole bowling ball, nothing comes up.
I'm just telling you, that's what it said.
No, I believe you. I just want to know where it came from. Like what the.
Bit of misery, dilly
Oh,
dilly.
sorry.
I'm assuming it has to do with the holes in the ball. That's the only thing that's a hole, right?
Matthew from Picking and Piping got
What is it?
It was Alabama.
Alabama.
Rammer Jammer.
Sweet home,
Stop those hammers.
Sweet home, Alabama. Had a public education channel. You know, bless their hearts.
I mean, they did it.
They did it.
That's how it goes.
Roll Tide.
Well, the Graham shut down, so it is what it is. Yeah, I know. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy.
Guess
as
they had their
crazy.
stuff together.
All right, you can
at
cut
some
the
point.
kazoo.
I love the kazoo.
I know. I like the kazoo too.
I'll make you famous.
Oh, yes, sir. Name that movie.
I couldn't hear it.
I'll make you famous.
Oh, what is that? I don't know. If you tell me, I'll know.
That was Emilio Estevez.
Oh, Young Guns. Good one. You know
I'll
my
make you
other,
famous.
my other favorite Emilio Estevez movie is Men at Work.
Yes,
I love that
I'm
one.
trying to think of any other movie I really liked him in.
It was
That
good
was him and
movies.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, him and his brother.
What else did he? I mean, Young Guns is kind of like
Mighty Ducks.
yes,
great
he was
movie.
good in that.
He was really good.
He was really really good in that one.
Young Guns was such a good movie.
Young Guns,
That had,
one
like,
and two both.
God, who was the? Crap.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah, Lou Diamond Phillips. Love him.
I knew it. This is.
I know.
This,
Yeah, I
when
know,
you-
yeah.
Look, when you're synced up.
Was
when you
Kiefer
know-
in that movie?
Kiefer Sutherland was in there.
No, what's the best Kiefer Sutherland movie? Go. Yeah, but he's one that's been he's had so much good stuff over the years. Mine's Lost Boys. I love Lost Boys. Watched that a lot when I was a kid.
That's not a fair question. Let's see. Favorite Kiefer Sutherland movie. Flatliners.
Oh, dang, that's a good one.
Like
Good choice.
that one.
If it wasn't Lost Boys, it might be Lost Boys, Young Guns, then Flatliners.
Flatliners. I think he was better in Flatliners than he was Young
Think
Guns.
so? Flatliners is good.
Because he was just Doc.
That's a good movie.
He was just Doc in Young Guns.
Yeah.
Skurlock, because he always ripped off Sherlock or Shakespeare.
God, that's good.
But
I forgot about
Flatliners.
Flatliners. That's
Let
a
me
good
tell
movie.
you,
That's a good movie.
that movie, because he was the main guy in Flatliners. He got it all rolling.
So listen,
He
I got
started it all.
I figured it out.
I don't even think Lost Boys it like peaks over Flatliners.
You don't think so?
Because Flatliners, he
Everybody
was the
has
lead
an
role.
opinion.
He was not the lead role in.
No, it was not lead. He was not leading.
Like,
Lost in
if
it.
you want to talk about a Kiefer Sutherland movie,
Yeah. I mean, no, you're right.
like
You're
that
right.
one
If
is
he's the
all
lead,
about
yeah.
him. He is the lead.
The
in
other
that
great one, like he's not the lead in Stand By Me. Well, he's good in that one.
Yes.
That might be the better, but he's not. He's so small of a role in that one. So I've got it. I figured it out. All the time we talk about doing other shows and stuff like that. We're going to do our show that we've talked about multiple
Right.
times.
Yes,
Right.
I just gotta
That's it.
Pay
We're going
somebody
to figure out
make
time to
the
do
intro.
that. When you make the intro, we'll figure it
Right.
out. The other one we should do
Thank you,
is
Patrick.
80s and 90s nostalgia. Because that's like half what this show is, anyways. When we get off the rails,
Almost all the time.
talking about Flatliners, Stand
Yes.
By Me, Lost Boys.
Yes.
What were we talking about before? Piers Anthony,
Yes.
80s books, 90s books. That's what the other one should be. We should find something to watch, read, or ingest, and then talk about it.
You know, I thought about doing a Dungeons and Dragons one, like a Dungeons and Dragons actual like kind of podcast thing, but
Okay.
I was just going to go with Dungeon and Dragon magazine, and I was going to start at the very first because I have them all digitally.
Yeah.
And I was going to start on the first article and just kind of go through it and just talk about how, you know, what that magazine was like and what are some major points and what kind of good creativity. Because in terms of text, if
Yeah.
it's not on paper or it's not historic, I just don't look at anything because of AI. As soon as 2020 hit, I no longer look at writing and articles and anything the same anymore. I mean, you got news articles now that are done via AI.
Yeah, most of them are, and you can tell too. That's the
You
sad
can
thing.
really
It's really
tell.
lazy.
And so to me, I'm that's why I'm trying to step back into older books. And I think if you don't have older books at some point, you don't even know what real good writing is.
I'll compromise with you.
Hollywood Nights.
I'll compromise with you. We'll do that plus my idea, merge it together.
No, but we can do them separate.
Oh, but how much free time do we have? Zero.
None. We have no free time, but by God, we still make it work.
I'm saying we could do half and half.
Yeah.
If we do an hour show, do 30 minutes on one subject and 30 minutes on the other subject.
Well,
That way it's not-
this one seems much easier to do. Like we all just watch a movie.
Well, but yours is just read a magazine.
Right. But like
Are there fiction stories? And I don't know the
sometimes
old
there's
D&D.
stories, sometimes there's quests. It depends on if it's
Are
dungeon
there like
or Dragon
modules
magazine.
and like?
and like just information and advertising. It's just really cool stuff.
You have okay, well, we can do
We
that.
did the shot.
We did a shot.
The Three Musketeers. Oh,
that's a good one.
Oh man, he was
And that one's got Emilio in it too, right?
no.
No,
That's just
who's
Kiefer
the other
Sutherland.
one? It's Kiefer. Who else is in
Kiefer, the fat
it? Oliver
guy.
Platt. Who's the other one?
Charlie Sheen.
Robin Hood. No, not Robin Hood. Robin from Batman. What's his name?
Yes. But Charlie Sheen was in it. The guy from Lake Placid that was the guy that freaked out about everything. And I can't remember any other movie he was in.
Charlie Sheen's the worst. I'm sorry.
What a
the worst.
disaster.
He's like a walking disaster.
He was good though in Cadence.
I don't know that one.
So Cadence was where he was in the military and went to military jail because he got 2 8-balls on the back of his hands.
Oh, nice.
And was drunk as all get
Cadence?
out. And what's interesting is his dad was also in the movie.
Okay.
As the guy that was running the jail and everything.
Interesting. So you know Estevez is their real name, right?
And also, what was the black guy from the Matrix?
Yeah, Chris O'Donnell. Is it Matrix? Lawrence Fishburne?
Lawrence Fishburne is in that movie.
Yeah. You know he was 14 in Apocalypse Now?
Oh.
He lied about his age and they cast him.
That messed everything
Isn't
up.
that crazy? I know.
Holy crap.
Martin Sheen is a great actor.
I do like Martin
Charlie
Sheen.
Sheen's a good actor. He's just a train wreck as a human being.
Right. He likes to spread the you know,
The HIV?
the HIV.
Wow.
He's
Okay.
he's HIV he's hilarious.
That's not what I wanted to say. Sometimes it giveth and sometimes it taketh away.
Well, Charlie Sheen gave it a lot,
He gave it. He got it, apparently.
which is how it goes.
Okay. What's the next segment?
Oh, that okay. Sure.
I
Yeah.
want some. I want some good music. Here we go.
Some good. You want some good?
I don't know.
music?
Maybe we should listen to. You said these are bad. Maybe we should listen to them silently and just contemplate our
Humanity.
existence. Like Dostoevsky and Nietzsche.
Here we go. This is Nietzsche.
Here we go.
What's Whitney Houston's favorite type
Oh
of
my God.
coordination?
What?
Hand eye.
That's so stupid. That is good though.
Happy birthday.
Yep.
What 3 things did Whitney Houston want to do?
What?
Dance with somebody.
Yep.
Feel the heat with somebody.
Yeah.
And cocaine.
I knew it was going to be bad, but it came out of left field. Hold on. Stop. Pause. Will you turn my music down a little bit? It is blasted in my ear. This is a banger, too.
Is that better?
I don't know if that's... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. Right, stop right there.
Okay.
Sorry, that was banging.
Okay. What's the difference between Whitney Houston and my car?
What?
My car can hit 50.
Golly. I'm not even going to dignify that
I
one.
told you. Here's... Might be how it went. All right, we took it, Mike.
We've done all the shots.
It's ironic Whitney Houston did all those Pepsi endorsements, then overdosed on Coke.
Golly. What
I
is
told you.
wrong?
Here we go.
Did you write
What's 7 inches long and hasn't been sucked in over 2 years?
What?
In over 12 years? Whitney Houston's crack pipe.
Oh, my God.
It hurts, I know.
Why you got to do her like this?
My girlfriend and I overheard a Whitney Houston song. She says, "Man, Whitney had some pipes on her." I said, "Pretty sure that's what did her in."
Golly. It's all Bobby's fault.
What was Whitney Houston's biggest hit?
What?
Her last one.
Wow. Golly.
Took that hit.
This is tough.
That's why I'm
Very
getting out now. Whitney Houston may not have had the last word, but I know she had the last line.
Golly.
This doesn't get better. After the death of Whitney and her daughter both, the family have released an online video to commemorate their lives. 2 Girls, 1 Tub was probably not the right title.
Golly. Man,
Never
is
ever
it too
heard.
soon?
I feel like it is. I'm skipping that one.
Please. If it's worse than the other ones, when you have to pre-read them, you know it's bad.
President of Colombia has announced that the country is going into severe economic depression since the deaths of Amy Winehouse and Whitney Houston. And that's the last one that I have.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mike, I will take another shot for you just so you...
You know what? Just take one from Mike.
Just gonna take... I'm gonna take one for... Let me take one for the Mikeys.
Take one for the mic.
Don't we do your segment first?
We do whatever we want. We didn't have.
Why are you throwing a wrench in it
There's
now?
literally zero plan right now.
You want to follow that act?
Yeah, I mean, make it a lot easier for me.
Really?
Oh, wow, you're really confident, right? Are you trashing me?
Dilly dilly. No, what I'm saying is...
All right, let's do mine.
Like, look, I don't want to follow that act.
Everybody shut the hell up.
Wow.
All right, we'll do mine.
You're just bitter?
I'm just trying to produce this show, and I'm getting
sorry.
I'm getting flack from the talent.
Didn't realize we were throwing an audible. So, you know.
Get flack from the talent over here.
Sam Online's like, I love the music. Too bad it changed.
I know. I do. I love the joke music. It's my favorite.
It is really
I
good.
should play that during my segment.
It is really good. If we had more friends, we would actually get a third person over here more often, too.
You know what? They always bailing on us. They got excuses. More excuses than me.
Like wanting to hang out with their wife or... Actually, you do that excuse, too.
That's my excuse. Well, you know what? So my wife does girls' night with her family. They call it girls' night, but there's boys involved, whatever. But, you know, her sister, mom, they go out to dinner with the kids and everything. They do it every Friday night. They have for years and years, way before we did this. But if she doesn't do it...
Right.
It happens 5 times a year. I usually take off from the show so that way we can go out to dinner.
I'm just writing down 5 times a year.
You gonna hold me to that?
5 times.
That's every other month on average,
year.
which I think is fair. 5 times a month.
I love the fact that you think she wants to hang out with you that much.
You know, I want to hang out with her. It may not be. It
you
may
need
not
me
be
to turn you up.
No, I just want to hear the song. I don't know if I like this one.
Change it.
There we go. This one's good.
I feel like after 30 to 40 minutes, I feel like I've got a wet willy.
Oh, I know. This thing.
my ear.
Yeah, I know.
It looks good. It makes us look good because we're all professional looking.
So the thing that I like about the break is that I've watched so much stuff and played so much stuff.
Yes.
That I have a backlog now.
But then by next year, it's like...
Oh, it dries up.
Or by next month.
Yeah, after the beginning of the year, it's all dried up. 2 months from now. But no, there's a bunch of stuff that I've watched and read and whatever. But I wanted to... There's a show I just started watching, and it kind of came out of nowhere. I'll be honest with you. I got it from... we started watching Lost again.
Oh,
you know Lost?
Nice. Yeah,
Did you ever watch it?
Never watched it.
Okay, so me and my wife, that was our show.
We're watching Naruto with the boy right now.
Okay. So when my wife and I started dating, it was probably the last 2 seasons of Lost. So that was our show. I think it came on Wednesday or Thursday. Whatever day it came on, we always got together and watched it the last couple seasons.
Yep.
And that was our thing. So it's been, almost 20 years now since it's been on from the beginning. So we started watching it again.
Ron.
We watch a couple episodes a night here and there. But John loves it. He's super into it, which I love. But anyways, there's a character on Lost who has been on a couple other shows that I like. His name's Michael Emerson, and he's he was a bad guy on Lost, but he was a great actor. So he was in this other show, and I saw a couple scenes from it, and I was like, well, I'll watch it because it's been out for a few seasons now. And I've only watched 4 episodes now, I think, over the past few days. It's called Evil.
Okay.
And I didn't really know what to think about it. It's like a priest. He's not really a priest. He's like a what do you call it? Not an auditor, but he's an assessor for the Catholic Church. So he goes out. So if there's if there's a miracle or a possession or something crazy happens,
an exorcism or something.
Yeah. So they send him out to go check, see is it really a possession, or is it a miracle, or is it mental illness, or is it fake, whatever. So they send him out, and it's got a female character. It's got Asif Mandi, who's the computer guy. Anyways, they kind of work as a team to assess these maybe miracles, maybe possessions, maybe deep demonic presences, whatever. But the show is it's really, really creepy. And the guy, Michael Emerson, plays the big bad, I guess, if you go.
Okay.
So the show reminds me, and what really caught me after the first couple episodes, and we talked about Gillian Anderson earlier, whatever. It reminds me of X-Files.
Okay.
So it's every episode so far kind of has a monster of the week. So it has a possession or a miracle that happened or something crazy that happened, but then it has this overarching big bad throughout the season, which is Michael Emerson, who's the actor. He's and you can tell there's some deeper mythology, kind of like X-Files, where they had the alien mythology.
Yep.
There's stuff with demons, and you can't really, at this point, you can't really tell, is it like in their heads? Is it real demons? Is it possession? You don't really know. It's kind of all over the place. But it's called Evil. I think I'm watching it on Peacock. I think it might also be on Netflix. It's really, really good. It's filmed really well. The episodes are all kind of self-contained. They're self-contained within the one story, kind of like X-Files had those Monsters of the Week story, you know, where, you know, everything's kind of resolved by the end, but there's also so it's really, really catching. I'll probably go home and watch like 2 episodes tonight.
Nice.
Just because I'm really loving it. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. And I don't want to review that or rate it because I'm only like 4 seasons in, or 4 episodes out of 4 seasons. So we'll hold off on that. But I want to talk about the Olympics. I don't know.
Okay.
Personally, I love the Olympics. Always have. I love watching. It's not really like a patriotic thing so much as, I mean, I'm you know, I love America. I love watching America win. But I just love seeing all these sports that I never get to see.
Right.
I'm not a big sports TV watcher. You know, like I watch baseball if it's on, but that's really about all I care about.
For sure.
But when I was a kid, especially when I lived at Mom's house, right? That was in the
There is nothing else to do.
2000 to 2004 range. So probably those Olympics that were around then. We had DirecTV,
Right.
and you would turn on the Olympics and you had NBC or whatever the channel was. You had USA, and then you had like 7 other random channels that all showed the Olympics, right? So you could turn it on, and it might be fencing, shooting, kayaking, whatever, baseball back then, whatever sports they had. But usually you just turn it on and you can just watch. And same thing for Winter Olympics. Like I remember like a week straight, I watched pretty much from the beginning of curling, which is like the where they push the rock down the ice.
Patrick likes the Jamaican discus thrower, and you're talking about curling.
Yeah.
And it's
But you know,
a wonderful game.
so I mean, I watched the curling from almost like the beginning to the very end.
I can't help it.
I love it.
Curling is like watching when a fishing channel's on,
Yeah,
and
so,
like
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
stuck. Or
And
like
so,
when
like-
Whose Line Is It Anyway just comes on. It just,
So I think
I'm frozen.
about 8 years ago, when cable started going away and streaming started getting more popular, I really didn't have any cable, right? I think I had basic cable, which was like, 2, 5, 11, 46, whatever, the basic channels.
Yep.
I didn't have any of the expanded channels, and I went to watch the Olympics, and it was like the only thing you could watch was the primetime coverage, which was always U.S. athletes, which is fine, right? I like watching that kind of stuff. But it's like you would have an hour of where they would just talk about one specific athlete, their backstory, all this, whatever. They came from this and their town and all this B-roll stuff. I don't really care about, right? None of it was about
Right.
the sport.
Right.
And then you might watch their a few 5 minutes worth of highlights of their one, whatever. It's usually gymnast or track and field or swimming.
Yep.
They hardly ever showed the little stuff. So I would, and it just kind of it just kind of turned me off from the Olympics. So probably
Yeah.
for the past 2 summers and 2 winter Olympics, I didn't really watch much of it. But this year, I guess, the kids were gone for the opening ceremonies. And so I woke up and I was like, oh yeah, I'll watch the opening ceremonies because they're on. Saw the parade, whatever. Saw, by the way, awesome, Gojira playing at the Bastille. So
nice.
Gojira is like a French heavy metal band, like Godzilla.
Yep.
It was Godzilla and they had to change it to Gojira. But anyways, they sang some French song that was like a heavy metal version. Anyways, it was awesome. But I started watching the Olympics, and the only thing so we have Peacock, which is a streaming service, which is NBC's streaming service. I put it on Peacock, and it just reinvigorated my love of the Olympics because it was like the perfect. Are you making fun of me? I can't hear. It was the perfect setup for the Olympics. So if you go to Peacock, the streaming service, and you go to the Olympics, at the top they have a bar that has every single event in the Olympics, and you can scroll through. And if it's live, it'll tell you it's live, and you can click on it if it's live, and it literally just shows the event. There's commentary, of course, but it's not just somebody talking. You can watch anything. It doesn't have to be the Americans. Like I watched fencing, equestrian, surfing. None of it had Americans. which is cool to see. Like, I mean, we don't dominate every sport, so there's some sports that just got left out over the years. Watched like a bunch of rugby matches, just random stuff. And then it also had a channel where you could put it on that had 4 different events at the same time, and you could scroll. You could go to each different event in the box, and it would turn the sound on. So it might be like cycling, tennis, equestrian, and rugby, and you could just go through whatever's live at the time. So it was like back in the old days where you could just go to a channel and just be a live stream of whatever event it was.
Nice.
And they also had all the replays, so you could go back if you missed, whatever you wanted to watch. But it was great. It was like, I don't know, what, 20, 25 years ago when I used to watch
the women's boxing lately.
Yeah, women's boxing, whatever.
Watching people get drilled.
I actually didn't watch that. I didn't see that one, but I love watching I just love watching random events. And that's what's so great about the Olympics. And I want to put a plug and a shout out to Peacock NBC for bringing back how the Olympics should be, where I can watch any event anytime that it's on. And it just really reinvigorated my my love of the Olympics. What is that, Miller Time?
No, that was Old Spice.
Oh, sorry. But anyways, I don't want to drag on forever about that, but I loved it. So watch Evil if you haven't seen it. Next week I'll talk about something else. But I'm going to rate Peacock's coverage, NBC's coverage this year of the Olympics. We'll rate that. You do have to pay monthly for Peacock. I think it's really low, like $5.99. It's worth it.
These days, everybody,
probably what I watch the most of.
Pays monthly for
So
Peacock.
I think, yeah. I think Peacock killed it, though. So they did really, really good.
Wow. That really, yeah.
And I'm very happy.
Holy mackerel.
Very
That
happy
looked
they
like
did it.
women's boxing.
Yeah. Watch whatever you want to watch.
No, I'm just saying that
Oh.
that D scale looked a lot
Get out
like
of here.
women's boxing.
I'm turning the music off. Oh. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats or don't. Tonight you're about to witness something truly remarkable. Be prepared to have your minds blown, or maybe just mildly entertained as the one, the only, the incredibly mysterious, and definitely not just making this up as he goes along, Karnak the Magnificent. He is the seer of seers, the sages of sages, or so he tells us. So sit back, relax, and prepare to have your minds mildly amused by the astonishing powers of Karnak the Magnificent.
Just Carter Hall, Bim, Esotericum with the Bim, Saw Bim.
You done?
Just getting started.
We have 6 hermetically sealed envelopes that have come to us from the far reaches of the world.
Far reaches of the backwoods.
Yes. Number 1.
Number 1.
Hey-o.
I hope these go well for the audience, for you. Tits McGee.
Oh, Tits McGee. Starting off
McGee.
strong. My nickname in college.
Nancy recommended that Joe Biden be added to Mount Rushmore, but settled for letting Joe sign her tits instead. It read, "Been there, done that, the big guy." Wow, okay.
Was that Nancy Reagan?
Nancy Pelosi.
Oh. That's going back too far. Number 2.
Number 2.
Hermetically sealed.
Hermetically sealed is what it is.
Veronica Corningstone.
January 6th, 2025.
Oh, January 6th.
The day a coup was committed because the government's first act was to replace all the bathroom condom dispensers with tampons. Okay, that's understandable. That makes sense. I can see that.
Number 3.
I sense a theme. Tampon Tim.
Oh, tampons.
Tampon Tim. Lots of tampons.
Spent a lot of my money on tampons.
What was Tim Waltz's call sign in the National Guard? Do you want to know what his call sign was when his battalion was called up for Operation Enduring Freedom?
What's that?
It depends.
Number 4.
Very fancy on with that throw. Donald Duck.
No.
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck.
Pretty sure that's still copyrighted.
Yep, we're getting sued.
What does the Secret Service yell when Donald Trump needs to dodge a bullet?
Okay. Number 5.
Number 5. And number 6.
Oh, we have a slight problem. Bam.
I will do a magic trick for you. Number 6.
Nailed it.
Twerking for gold.
Oh, twerking.
Twerking, the working.
My favorite Olympic sport.
For gold. Is it a surprise that an OnlyFans Canuck also pole vaults? I guess, you know.
All right. Thank God it's the last one.
And the last card. May your kids fix their hair with Joe Biden. That's all I got.
Just sniffing it.
Ah, here we go. When we fight, we win.
Yep, we win.
Fight, we win.
I like it.
I haven't heard that at all. Name something Tim Waltz never told his men during Operation Enduring Freedom. Okay. Thank you. And that there is the last one. Thank you.
Okay. All right, everybody give it up for the absolutely mediocre Card Act the Magnificent. Oh, and you're back.
Woo! I tell you, you know what?
You good?
Some days it giveth, some days it taketh away.
It always giveth.
Really hard.
Yeah, it always giveth.
Mike from Briar Blues just is on the shot train.
It's like somebody's taking a shot.
Don't
They
know
did
if
do a cards if you want to do some cards. We haven't done cards. in a
Oh, let's
while.
do cards.
Let's see. I'll get some here. You want to do? Let's see. We'll do about tree.
Okay. This will be. We'll do a $5. Here we go. Mike just can't help himself. Oh wow. Okay.
He finally got one. Okay. Well, I got one
All
that's
right.
probably going to get us banned
These are
off.
1, 2, 3, 4, and
YouTube's.
5. All right, chat. You know how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
We should start live streaming the TikTok just see how fast we get kicked off.
We should do that.
Their algorithm is like apparently pretty restrictive. I'd like to see it.
We can do that. All right. Everybody throw your votes in.
All right, we don't. I need to change the music. Sorry. Well,
That's way too
kill
romantic
myself
for.
now.
It's almost like a Whitney Houston ballot.
God. Apparently number 4 is taking this one. So
Anybody got a rolled up dollar bill?
Okay.
All right. Sorry.
Ooh, the best thing about apples, you're gonna taste some floral infusions and you're gonna taste some weird flavors. Some of them are pretty good. Don't get me wrong.
Got that?
All right.
Number 4.
It's a classic.
I'll
Yep.
read it. It's a statement, so I'll read it through in the second time you answer.
I'm ready to go.
You ready?
Yep.
After blacking out during New Year's Eve, I was awoken by blank. After blacking out during New Year's Eve, I was awoken by.
shiny objects.
Oh, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'll take it. I like it.
Let's see. We had a number 1 in there.
Okay. This I'm going to read it twice.
Okay.
Don't jump in.
Understood. Sorry.
Holy moly! Now that's what I call blank. Holy moly! Now that's what I call.
Masturbating Yoda's leathery turtle penis.
We used that one for the wrong one. But that might be the best card there is.
We'll do a rando. Okay.
Okay. I'll read it twice. Lucky to be alive. Kylie Jenner's terrifying encounter with blank. Lucky to be alive. Kylie Jenner's terrifying encounter with. Nope.
Landmines.
You need to show me what the other one was that you rejected.
The tiniest shred of evidence that God is real.
God, all right, Nietzsche.
Very influential. Very influential.
All right.
I love that Cardnac made our audience count dump further than the D scale.
Well, you know, I'm glad everybody got to hear my long rambling diatribe about the Olympics versus anything else.
Oh, I mean, it's.
Well, you
it
know,
was a
if they
classic.
dump out now, do we have a shot?
We do have a shot.
Bless America. If they dump out now, they miss the. I forgot it wasn't on screen. If they dump out now, they miss the Playhouse.
That's true.
And if you miss the Playhouse, good. If you miss the Playhouse, you're a bitch. Yeah,
Wow.
that's right.
All right.
Thank you.
That's-
the draft.
That hits home.
Bit of misery, dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Killed it.
Nailed
I
it.
got bottles just tinkling down here.
That's
like
how many
crazy.
bottles you got over there, buddy. I'm worried about you.
Well. Oh, okay. Really? You're brave.
I don't know. I
Brave man.
really want to hear what's next.
Nope. There's nothing left on that one. We did all of hers, so we got
Okay.
others.
Oh, we got another one. Okay.
Yep.
Hold on.
Just in light of the Olympics with the
Oh.
with boxing. On my Tinder profile, it says I'm a professional boxer. Sounds better than saying I work in the packaging department at an Amazon warehouse.
I will tell you. Hold on. Before you go ahead. Have you seen the breakdancing at the Olympics?
No.
It is not what you think it is. They're just not. It just wasn't as good as I. You know, the only time.
Surprise, that's an event.
The only time it's the first year. The only time I've ever been.
Those weren't fake shots, Sam. I drank mine.
No, he drank his. Trust me, Martin knows how to drive home. He's drinking all his shots. The every time I've seen breakdancing, it's been in the movies, so I think it's very exaggerated.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
In the Olympics, it is not exaggerated. It's not as exciting as you thought it would be.
Understood.
Sorry.
What's the
Mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
sounds good? What's the boxer that cleans his house the most?
Who?
Mike Dyson. That would be Mike. Compared to what we just went through, these are as tame
I'll
as
tell
it
you what.
gets.
That first one was probably the best joke you've told in a long time.
It was rough.
After Brokeback Mountain.
Oh man.
I'll hold your and keep it warm.
Sounds like it. During my boxing career, I was the second best boxer in my country. I fought in over 100 fights and came second every single time. There's a joke that my wife wanted me to tell you, and I'm trying to remember it.
Oh God, tell me or tell the general audience.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I asked my wife, "Baby, was I your only one?" She goes, "Yes. Everybody else was a 7, an 8, a 9."
Wow. That might be the most brutal one. Holy crap.
That one hurts the soul.
That one hurts.
Let's see.
That is embarrassing.
What do you call a champion boxer with flatulence?
Fart Tyson.
Gaseous clay. Gaseous clay is what that says.
Oh, gaseous.
What do a boxer and Dracula's girlfriend have in common?
What?
They both go down for the count.
Wow. God. I keep thinking of the count from Sesame Street. That's making it so much worse.
I need to have a button specifically for that one.
Yeah.
What do Picasso and terrible boxers have in common?
What?
They both spend a lot of time on the canvas. Makes sense.
That's fair enough.
They call
I like-
someone who wears boxer shorts a boxer. They call someone who wears swim shorts a swimmer. But what do you call someone who doesn't wear any shorts at all?
I don't know.
Swinger.
Fair enough.
What do anesthesiologists and boxers have in common?
What?
They knock people out for a living. Makes sense.
That's a good one. It's a good dad joke.
I'm good with that one.
I like that one.
I feel My soul feels better about that one.
I know. I feel vindicated, or not vindicated. What's the right word?
Not part of a travesty.
Not yes. Thank you.
I walked into my neighbor's house and saw him in his boxers,
Okay.
which is really surprising since all these years I've known him. He's preferred spaniels.
Oh, is that a dog joke?
It's a dog joke, apparently. Like that's we threw
a dog molestation joke.
Why was the boxer fired from his job?
Why?
He never punched out. That doesn't make sense. Why is Pope John Paul II a good boxer?
Why?
He can take body shots really well.
Wow.
Golly. Nope.
That was pretty rough.
What do you call a Chinese boxer?
What?
Punching. I'm sorry. I couldn't help
Picking
it.
a piping is not loving these
like it.
jokes. Neither are we.
What drug?
That shit out.
What drugs do boxers take to dodge better?
What?
Antihistamines. We're just gonna end on that one.
You just
like
we're done. We're done.
I can't.
And we're
Like,
done.
It just. Look, I couldn't help the punching one because that one was just.
Let's go. No.
I was like, it was a good pun.
Antihistamines might be the best joke.
There's so many places that
love
could
it.
go
I know.
as a different joke
love it.
punchline that just saying.
I love it.
It just happens. Sometimes it happens that way.
Okay.
Mercy sakes.
You good?
I mean, I'm getting there. It's slowly but surely.
I like being back. I feel a little bit rusty, but maybe I'm better than I normally am.
Well, I feel like we have it down to a pretty good science.
We do.
Like we know what we're doing. It's when we have a third person that it goes off the rails a lot, but I think that's fun.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
We just need to find a regular third. Now that I've bought the equipment to do
I know.
that, because if you take a look at the guest camera, so I mean, look at that. It's all lonely over there.
I know.
It's
You need
just
to put out
lonely and dark.
an APB that says, "Look, one of you MFers need to show up every week.
At least one.
Yeah, at least one. They can alternate."
We just need to. Well, we need a regular at this point.
You think so?
We need another regular.
I said we have a regular third, but it doesn't have to be the same person.
I'm gonna work on it.
But now there's only two that come.
I don't have a lot of friends.
And they did why. That's
So,
everybody
it's
you've
like-
seen on the show is my friend.
That's it.
That's it. It stops
And,
there.
and not all of them are reliable. That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, they got their own lives. I get it.
See, Dog
But-
Graham. Have a good night,
All I
sir.
know is Durwood ain't doing shit tonight.
No,
Guaranteed.
guaranteed. Went to dinner. Okay, dinner's over.
Yeah. Show up late.
Takes 10 minutes to hit it and
Look,
quit it, and
look.
then like all you gotta do is be over here
I'll set it up. You live 10 minutes down the road.
easily. It's like, how dare you?
Yeah, Katrin is the best third chair.
She is the best third chair, but she is all doped up
Oh,
because
how amazing would she be on the show right
because
now?
of took a video of her after a thing. Wasn't great.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
It wasn't like it. You thought?
She was just like,
Yeah, I've seen. That's my favorite videos though. Some of those people that are just whacked out.
nope. The boy wanted me to video her for that, and
Yeah,
it wasn't
good.
Nope. I tried to actually play on a little bit, and she just wasn't having it.
No, it's not
So,
for everybody. I get
Yeah.
it.
Nope. Wasn't good.
Okay.
Wasn't good. But I agree with you, Mike.
Okay.
You are correct.
Okay. How you doing?
I don't know. Should I?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Think so?
Nah.
I mean, I can.
Okay. All right.
I
Go.
mean-
All right. So while we get ready, does anybody have any questions for me while Martin is off camera? Just go. The Crow. Yes, we need to get the Crow back.
The Crow
So-
is unreliable like the rest
I
of
guess
our
my main
friends.
question is so Martin and I always talk about other shows we should do, and just because we like hanging out, we're friends, so we want to find other reasons to hang out together, and we got an idea for a show, but we're always looking for another one, and I think like a nostalgia type show is. Yeah, it's fine. You got the.
Keep looking at it like it's not fine.
Capital of South Dakota is... No, it's not Des Moines.
Oh.
What is it? Anyways, I don't know. I'm thinking like a nostalgia type podcast because that's what we talk about when we're together anyways, usually. I like the Dungeons and Dragons magazine idea.
Yeah,
because that's cool because you have them all. They started probably in the 70s, I imagine.
Yeah.
And you have all of them downloaded, so we can just kind of go through them, and that'd be cool to see, actually. Oh no, y'all text Martin. You got his Google number or whatever. Just text him some ideas, so we could get kind of turned on right now. Look at this, not gonna lie. All right, here we go. I want to go.
Yes, it's that time again where we bring to you, the little people, the Friday Night Playhouse. Yes, that time each week where though you feel like you're on an island at work reading your favorite book because of the hand-holding you have to do of your international coworkers, but you're still making the right choice by cooling off with us each week. Whether you are sucking down some rice pudding or chugging that refreshing Kool-Aid, you will be screaming, "Oh yeah," for the Friday Night Playhouse. Now come out of your online grocery app and take a polka dance and twirl with us and come out with the cool kids. It's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. You might just even become a part of the pipe pack if you can guess this big screen art. So strike a match and light your bowl as you are in for one hell of a ride that we do for each week for you, the little people.
Now, Martin, would you like to start off the day by sharing?
I was just trying to find some peace, a haven, a place where I can be safe. Well, she was a yoga instructor, so I knew she was limber.
But you, Martin, realize that this would just set you back, further hurt the progress you have made in maintaining control over your libido.
Yes, thank you, Derek, definitely. Until her friend, the massage therapist, walked in the door.
Easy, Martin.
Big bottle of canola oil and a monkey who was trained to work on a video camera. She rocked my world.
Martin, I've asked you to leave before, and I don't want to do that again.
Derek, come on, man.
All right, let's just move on. Who would like to talk about, chlamydia, syphilis, gonorrhea, etc.? And scene.
Yes, I can feel your amazement and satisfaction over the interwebs for this week's Friday Night Playhouse. I can tell just from the flow of conversation that all of you can barely contain yourselves. Let it not be said that I would deny such wonderful moments from you, the little people. Join us again, same time, same place, next week for the Friday Night Playhouse. We'll see you then.
That was good.
Wonderful job.
And you look amazing.
Thank you.
Right now. Like you need to go boxing.
I've got hair in my mouth.
That's a tough one. Because that's not a super popular movie.
Look, I know you're in control of the show there, sir.
Yeah.
But we are out of character now.
All right. I don't know what you would do. Golly. Look.
The fact that I was lunch lady land there for a second.
It was
that's what was hilarious.
Sloppy Joe. Oh, Porky's. Porky's is a good show. Yeah, Porky's is a good movie.
Oh.
Porky's and Meatballs. Good movie.
I'm glad that though my jokes, or not my jokes, but Cardinac ran people off, that brought people back apparently.
I mean, Friday Night Playhouse.
Everybody's got something for a redhead.
Friday Night Playhouse is probably our best.
Hot Shots, that's a good guess. Porky's is a good guess.
Hot Shots is a good one.
Hot Shots.
You'll give a hint.
It's with Will Ferrell.
Wow, that's a big hint. I was going to say the other main actor.
You think it's a big hint, but I do trivia on this show, sir, and I can tell you right now, oftentimes
they're going to struggle.
Oftentimes, a single word option, thank you, with only about 5 or 6 potential words still stumps everybody.
That's fine. That's a tough one.
I will say, look, if you think about it, it has something to do with the Olympics, and it's Will Ferrell.
Yeah. Remember, we're always
Themed.
themed here.
Themed.
Everything's got themes. You gotta-
If people
you pay
only
attention.
knew, though they do have the camera early on to see what's going on, if people only knew.
Listen,
Night of the Roxbury is
good movie.
such a good movie.
This man works hard.
Magnus von Braun, you're going to have to be a little bit clearer on what you're trying to say.
You've got to remember that he pulls jokes, a skit, trivia, days of the week, holidays. Dude, I know. I appreciate everything you do.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. Get it, Steve.
What in the hell's diversity?
That's not what I was trying to do. Thank you. That's correct. Thank you. Steve Spence, Blades of Glory.
You got it. That's a good movie. Have you,
Magnus is
You've
like-
never seen the whole thing?
I haven't.
It's good. You should watch it. It's funny. Might be a little bit above the boys' maturity level.
What boys?
Our boys. Like,
They ain't
don't let the
watching
kid watch it.
anything, Will Ferrell. You can't even watch Rose,
No, I let him watch Ricky
which
Bobby.
is on YouTube.
I let him watch
You
Ricky
can't
Bobby.
let him watch that.
I did. Ricky Bobby's funny. Come on.
Of course, it's funny, but it's like we watched that together, and it's obscene.
It is. No, it's not that bad. Ricky Bobby's not that bad.
Oh, you're turning me on so much now. Like I'm like a cougar just coming at you, and like they're making out over the
Yeah,
table.
they didn't make it. They didn't make it till the end.
Well, with your kids' sense of humor, I mean, that was probably vanilla.
They didn't. God, the little
Your
one.
kids teach my son words.
No, the little one does. He's the worst. I mean, I wouldn't. No, so listen. They went to their grandmother took them to their their cousin, their uncle. Their uncle's like 15,
Right.
and their second cousin, I guess, who's about 15, same age as the uncles. So, anyways, grandma took all the younger kids.
Yep.
My wife's mother up to a cabin in like a Helen area. Like
Nice.
they have putt horse riding. It's
That's
like a
right.
whole. It's like a whole little compound kind of thing.
That's
Anyways,
right.
took them up there for the week or weekend. The uncle, of course, being 15, 16, he is not a good influence. My youngest son comes in like that night and he goes, Dallas, that's the uncle's name. Dallas showed me a scene from Step Brothers. Can we watch that movie?
Wow.
I said, no, you cannot
Like,
watch that movie.
Which scene? Get
And
your
I'm gonna-
nuts off my drum
Yeah,
set.
I
Drum
don't know
set.
what scene. Hopefully it wasn't too obscene. But I told him, I said, look, your uncle's job is to show you stuff that's inappropriate. I get it. That's fine. Whatever. That's how life works. But you are not watching this movie before you are 21 years
Before you're a
old.
man.
Because my uncle, who was the same age difference, was the first one that gave me alcohol. So, gotta watch him. I'm watching this kid.
And then our friend
go
from
get his ass
Kingston
beat.
was the one that had the pornos. I looked at him.
I know who you're talking about.
I looked at him. Just saying.
You know what?
The Napoleon Dynamite guy.
Always Napoleon Dynamite. Oh yeah, John Heater. He's a twin.
Yep.
I learned that.
Look, it's just like shaking hands, but my hand is on her boob.
I can't believe you've never seen Blades of Glory. That's such a good movie.
I mean, look, I watched enough of the scenes. I get the gist of it, but like it was predominantly like sex.
No,
sex
it is. It is
education.
very. It's not.
I
You
will
don't
say-
let the kids watch it.
I will say, did there had a crush way back when for Pam.
Oh, Pam. God, me and you in the office. That was our jam
And
for a
let me
long
tell
time.
ya, she sparked a little there. I was like, if she would have just went, Thunder Mifflin, this is Pam, I'd have been like,
Sign me up.
let's go.
Oh, that's the other idea for our YouTube show, Office Recap.
The Office recap.
And we watched.
Look, I
burned my foot on a George Foreman grill probably
just-
47 times.
look for the one show the one that we want to do.
Yeah.
That's more of an artistic.
Yeah.
You know,
It's going to be
creative one.
100% ripped
That
off
one would
of
be
The
the
Office.
full
Yeah.
rip off of The
No, I
Office, and in a way that nobody has ever seen,
I still go back and watch.
and is vastly more offensive.
Oh, of course.
Like I can't wait to finally pay and get that intro so I can take all the pictures and do all the video and do the sound over. And
Don't pay. Just make the crappiest version possible, and it'll fit into our whole thing.
And do Diversity Day.
I can't wait to get banned permanently from not just YouTube, but the entire internet. We're going to get banned from.
Stick little cards on their heads. Go ahead and do the office scene.
I feel like Office. Like, I agree.
Oh my God, am I a woman?
Was that Picking a Pipe in Office was probably the best like sitcom. It just came together.
I love Picking.
So
I love Picking and Pipe, but I love The Office.
I watched Veep. You never seen Veep?
No.
You should watch Veep.
What is that?
Veep is.
It's Veep Day, by the way.
It is. So Veep is Julia Louis-Dreyfus. You know, Elaine.
Who?
Elaine from Seinfeld.
Okay.
She's the vice president, and it's basically about her like day-to-day life as vice president. But it is like Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm if they just didn't have any censors, like ever.
Wow.
I mean, she's off the rails, and it's hysterical. And as it, I think it's like 6 or 7 seasons.
You know who I think is one of the funniest people off the rails?
Who?
Tom Arnold.
It's off the cocaine rails.
He's hanging out with Whitney.
Somebody does a joke about Tom Arnold.
Whitney.
Somebody does a joke about Tom Arnold being like a, God, who was it? Being like a drugged up, like drowned rat in the pool or something. I just finished rewatching Veep after the whole like Harris thing started.
Right.
I started rewatching Veep because it's very poignant.
Okay.
And Veep, I probably rewatched Veep probably 4 times. It's very short, so I probably watched it 4 times. It's hilarious.
It
is hysterical.
I'm going to tell you right now, out there, everybody, you would be mortified at how little I have seen things.
Oh, Mark, he just watches Fox News all day.
I watch 4.
I'm just kidding.
I watch Fox News, CNN, MSNBC,
you gotta watch some scripted shows,
and BBC.
You gotta watch some scripted.
And I watch NBC.
Look, whatever news you watch.
What is the one where it's all the stock and everything? I watch that one too.
MSNBC?
I think that's it.
Or Bloomberg? Look, just take whatever news you watch.
Doomberg is what we call it in the trading world. Doomberg,
yeah. Take whatever news you watch, cut it in half, and watch a couple of scripted shows. Because there's a bunch out there you've never seen. And Veep you have to watch because it's political. And I've read people that have like talked about it, and they've said that it's probably the most accurate political show there is because of how like shitty everybody is. It's like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It's coming from Hollywood. It's not like the bar is set very high.
Well, no, it's like accurate for.
Right, it's like the movie Waiting.
It's like accurate for DC, yeah. Right. It's like this, like the Waiting for DC. But everybody sucks. Everybody's a bad person.
Really quick because everybody keeps asking for shots.
You have any left?
No.
All right. Well, you know what that means. Hit that dusty trail.
This was a good one. This is the new outro music.
This is a good one.
Got it. I like it. It's a good one. So we have the new intro. We have the new outro. We have the new camera angle. We have another camera for season 3, buddy. Season 5.
I love you, buddy.
We're mixing it up.
Happy to be back.
Love you, brother. Glad you can make it as always. And you know, we're progressing it out further, so it's growing. We just need we need somebody with a pulse.
Somebody close to show up.
Consistent. You don't even have to be close. Just make trips. That's
Maybe
fine.
we should bring back the just zoom in.
The Zoom calls. Like, if somebody zoom in and just be there. Summer break is over.
It's over for a week. This is the first full week.
That's it. First full week. Last week was kind of a like dumpster fire. You know,
it was a dumpster fire.
We started like we ended.
Yep. Yeah, we did.
And so now we're back on track and everything is good.
But we needed that like to smoothly transition.
Yes, and we have to have a summer break for sanity purposes. But
Correct.
We appreciate all of you. Thank you, Steve Spent, Patrick Grant, Picking and Piping, Sam Online, John Galdieri, Ron Hardcrackers, Magnus Von Braun. Good to see you. Sam Online, WR.
Love
Stuff
you.
and Puff. I didn't see you.
Thanks, everyone.
I see you, Steve Spent. And whoa, that was loud as all get out. Thank you. Mike from Briar Blues, Don Graham. I don't know where. I think there's a show coming up too, the Columbus Pipe Show. So hopefully we get some good videos from that. Hope everybody
Columbus, Ohio,
having fun with that. Fly Piper 85. Don Hughes. Anybody else I miss? I tell you, I love you. Y'all have a wonderful night. We'll see you later.